This is the S24 Ultra and it's Samsung's premium offering for the global market. That was for 2024. I have this unit in titanium black, came in several others: titanium gray, titanium blue, titanium orange, titanium violet, titanium yellow, and had very interesting feel to it. However much I love titanium black, the rails are so susceptible to smudges and it looks really ugly as you have to wipe it down. And is actually the best with your volume rockers at the top and your power button at the bottom. When you go back to the bottom of the phone, you have your SIM card tray with which supports dual SIM. You have your mic, you have your USB-C charging port, speaker that is dual stereo, you have your S Pen support that you can use to draw silhouettes in this time of good government and governance, and on the beautiful dynamic AMOLED 2X display. At the top you have two mics and an antenna. On the side you have nothing but an antenna line at the top, which makes the phone minimalist and clean. At the back you have Gorilla Glass armor with Samsung branding and your email number details. When you head on to the top, you have your speaker system, with the top camera being the 12 megapixel, with the middle being the 200 megapixel ultra wide angle, the bottom being the 50 megapixel optical zoom, and the other being the 10 megapixel optical zoom camera as well, and the top being the auto laser focus. I will link some pictures to see what the camera actually gives. The selfie camera is 12 megapixel and I've placed evidence of photos, at least 5 that I took with the S24 Ultra, and the selfie camera actually brings out a few good videos with it. Samsung has a tendency of oversaturating images and videos, but it's okay. You can record 8K 30 frames, you can record 4K 60, 4K 30, you have slow motion, you have pro mode, you have everything you'd want as a creator on the S24 Ultra with the camera department. You can actually notice how good the zoom is with the camera, and the quality doesn't actually degrade. The lens switching is pretty good, and I'd recommend this for any content creator or any person who's looking for a phone that can serve them camera wise. In terms of screen real estate, you get a 6.8-inch Quad HD Plus display that is LTPO and refreshes at 120 Hz. It's one of the best screens I've used in a phone in 2024 and even 2025. I've got experience in the Find X8, and those screens don't come close to this. You have the anti-reflective coating that unfortunately on our unit you can't experience because it just has a screen protector on top, but without it, it's one of the best screens under direct sunlight to use, even in comparison to the 16 Pro Max, to the 15 Pro Max, and every other screen that I've used. You also have your hole punch camera cutout that sits nicely with a flat screen, with some symmetrical borders. It's one phone that I reckon hits every milestone. You also have HDR10 Plus certification for watching Netflix and also for watching things like Prime Video. So it's one of those devices, 8 devices. Under the hood, it is running the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy. It's pretty fast. It's one of the fastest devices I think I've used after the Find X8, unfortunately, which also had the Dimensity 9400. It was faster than this, but the 8 Gen 3 can't fail you in normal daily tasks. This has the 12/512. This is a 12/512 GB variant, RAM and storage, and has a lot of things. Galaxy AI, which helps you in normal day-to-day tasks like circle to search, which is now native to Google and not privy to Samsung alone. So those tiny gimmicks, you have sketch to image, you have AI translation, you have everything, chat to translate, you have all of that. And I have to say, Samsung really made a good device with S24. Only problem was the starting price then, which was around 275,000, though it came down significantly later. I will highlight that. You have sketch to image, which you've used to draw silhouettes, as you saw at the first bit of the video, and I appreciate it. It's one good screen at the end of the day. Let's look at what powers this. You have a 5000 mAh battery under with 45 watt fast charge support that charges from 0 to 100 in 1 hour 12 minutes, something that we've tested extensively, not once not twice. It will last you a whole day, that I assure you. But if you're an extreme heavy user, be assured of at least an extra boost. But that 45 watt fast charger that is PD certified from Samsung, does the job. We would want to see 65 watts, but again, we cannot choose what we get. You also have the haptics, again, are so good. The vibration motor is good, better than I think the iPhone 15 Pro Max from what I tested. You have things like quick share, you have auto switch for the buds, you have call and text on other devices, you have Samsung Dex, which is a fun favorite for making and making your phone become a tiny PC. So that is also appreciated, and we love Samsung Dex. Who doesn't love Samsung Dex support? I got to use the S24 Ultra since it came out in February 13 when my friend purchased it and when I got the chance to use it. And it was a good phone. Now, I love the flat screen, but the curved screen on the S23 Ultra was one that you would not miss touching because it was so comfortable. But this again helped with repairability and durability, so I don't really miss the curved screen. What don't I love on the S24 Ultra? Mainly nothing, but the preview when recording video, it doesn't hurt your hands at all with the sharp edges, as you can see me doing that. But I think I hate the preview when recording videos. It looks grainy as compared to the final product, but the processing is also good as well. The S24 Ultra costs between 115,000 to 140,000 Kenya shillings, depending on where you buy them, for both the 256 and 512GB variant. This unit was provided to us by Phone Express Kenya. I'll leave a link to his socials down below. Do check him out. And yes, this is my year-in final review for the S24 Ultra before the 25 Ultra launches in a day. Do subscribe, follow, and check us out. And we will be consistent with more tech reviews and unboxings like this.